What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Vona black-white control. I hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, this is good. We'll keep on this one. We've got Kambal, and then we have Utter End. We have our mana bay. I'd like to have a little bit more card draw, but with Utter End and Kambal kind of getting those triggers going, sounds pretty good. Let's go. Oh, actually, our opponent's going to get their land. That'd be nice if we were on the play, but our opponent is on the play. Let's get the graveyard popped up. We are playing Vona. She has pretty sure it's a guy, he or she. Vigilance and Lifelink. Tap, pay 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only during your turn. Opponent gets down a Mosswort Bridge with the, we don't know what's hiding underneath there. Let's go to get the Forsaken Sanctuary down. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Playing its Horde of Notions, Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Then for 5 mana, Wooburg, you may play target elemental card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. And we draw the Swiftfoot Boots. Let's go ahead and, do we want to get that? Actually, yeah, I'm probably going to get that down. We can sequence our lane drops to where we'll be okay for Utter End. Let's go and get the... Don't want to turn on black for our opponent. Let's go and get the swamp down. Let's go and get down Swiftfoot Boots. Tap for 2, and then anything else we're going to go and pass the turn. So, next turn we're probably going to go ahead and go Plains. We'll get the Plains down. We get down Kambal. We don't have enough to equip the Swiftfoot Boots on there, but we don't really necessarily need him to stick on the battlefield. You know, if we can just kind of catch a few extra spells from our opponent casting some stuff, then we'll kind of get in a little bit ahead on lifelink. So, and then also, when you go to start activating Vona, paying that 7 life, it seems like it would be really taxing on your life total to go for that. But once you get into a position where you start swinging in for 4, you really, it's just kind of just... it's like, what is it, the Anguish Unmaking, I think, where it's just pay or destroy target non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. That's kind of what it ends up being once you, if you can get into spots where you can start swinging in the Vona. So the activated ability is not that bad. Let's go and get the, yeah, let's go and go for Kambal. Let's get the Plains down. Let's go for Kambal. Nice little Church of Athreos. Hold over right there. Get him down. Anything else? We don't have enough mana for the Swiftfoot Boots. We'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as what are we doing with Vona, this is more of a control style deck. There's a couple of different ways you can go with Vona. You can definitely go Vampire Tribal. You can go Knight Tribal. You can go kind of like Life Gain combo if you wanted to. Let's go. Oh, good. Then Arid Mesa. I don't want to say we can go for the Cathedral of War, but that's going to cut us off Thran Dynamo. But that'll give us an extra trigger coming across. Let's just go ahead and swing in. I guess we'll go and get the boots on Kambal. There's nothing really to get down for 4. We could leave up Utter End. No, I like going for Thran Dynamo. Okay, let's go and swing in for 2. Actually, you like that. Swing in for 2. Kambal swinging across. And then let's go and get the Arid Mesa down. Let's go and crack that. Let's grab one of our dual sources. Go and grab the... what is it? Scrubland. That's what I can never remember Scrubland. Let's get the Thran Dynamo down. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anything else? And we're going to pass the turn. But yeah, there's a couple of ways you can go with Vona. You can definitely go Tribal, Vampire, Knight Tribal, Life Gain combo, and then, or this one, we're kind of going Control, because Vona kind of really does make a nice black-white control style commander, because it allows you to kind of start swinging in. You can be aggressive with that Vigilance and not really worry about what your opponent's got kind of going on. You kind of destroy whatever they've got. Let's go ahead and tap the Thran Dynamo, because we're going to be able to swing in with the Vona. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, black and a white. And that'll leave us just enough mana to get down the Swiftfoot Boots onto Vona to give it haste. So put it on there. And the cool thing about swinging in is you can activate it once you've already swung into your attack phase. And then do we want to get down the Cathedral of War to gain a little bit extra life? You know, we don't have anything. Well, we could get down the Pearl Medallion. Yeah, we're going to get that down. Well, just in case I need black mana, let's go and get down the Cathedral of War. Alright, so let's go and swing in. We're going to go to our attack step, and I'll kind of show you how you can use Vona. Swinging in for 2, and swinging in for 4. Now, let's say our opponent did have blockers. Before we go to the block step, we can activate Vona, which we're going to go and do that now. Let's just go and take care of the Growing Rights before that flips. And then you're still going to be able to swing in. Alright, we go to 26, they go to 22. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. So you can see where you can do that. You can swing it with Vona. Before you go to the block step, you activate and you can destroy one of the creatures. Let's say that they have a big creature that you don't really want Vona to get blocked by. So you can destroy that creature and then put your opponent in a position to where maybe they have to block with some creatures they don't really want to block with. Or they're just going to let that combat damage go through. But we're in a pretty good spot. We got Swiftfoot Boots on Vona. Really, the only other thing that we can destroy is going to be Krufix, God of Horizons, but it's indestructible, so it's really not going to do much. But that Seaborn Muse. Vona's going to be pointing that sword at Seedborn Muse. It sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's get the... Do we want to get the Urborg down, just in case they're missing out on black mana? Deserted Temple on tap. Well, actually, they can tap 5 mana. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can go for that. So we're just going to get the Urborg down. And then we still have Utter End, so I think we're going to hold on to that. Let's go ahead and swing in, swing with the crew. It's going to be 2 and 4 coming across, and then we'll go Utter End on Crew Fix, because exile target non-land permanent, and then we can use Vona's activated ability. I think I like that. Let's go and swing in. And once again, this is before we go to blockers, so we're going to take care of Seedborn Muse. We just want to really get that extra untap ability off the battlefield. That's really going to make a pretty big difference. Alright, see what our opponent's tapping out for. We will be able to go for Utter End in response to whatever this is. Untap target land, okay. Let's see what's going to go. That's going to be 1, 2. Take care of the Seedborn Muse. And let's go ahead and go for Utter End on Crew Fix. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be black, white. That way they're going to miss out on that colored mana. That way it won't make it over to the second main phase. So we're going to exile that target non-land permanent. And let's see if they have anything to kind of to show for it as far as this extra unused mana. Oh, opponent scoops it up. Okay, I'm not going to be able to see what they said in the chat. So they added that mana to their mana pool. We're swinging in for 4. The game's not technically over yet, but sometimes when you're playing heavy black-white control, at least in 1 versus 1 commander, you kind of get some quicker games like this. So I may kind of splice this onto another video. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Vona black-white control. Hope you're excited to get your Conquistador on. I am. Playing it. Oh, hey. OU, Silent Prophet, 2 lands, copy target, insert, choose new. Okay, cool. I have not played against that commander, I don't think ever. Should be fun. As far as our opening hand goes, we only have 1 black source. Yeah, let's go and mulligan on this one. I'm not too wild about that opening hand. And the Cathedral War is staying. Okay, you cannot get rid of us. Let's get Vona pop back up. Let's go one more go. We'll make it work. Concealed Courtyard and then Signet. Hopefully we'll be scry into a land. So let's see what we have on top of our library. Damnation. Let's go and put that on the bottom. Okay. I'm just going to get the Concealed Courtyard down. Then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. We're playing Vona. Vigilance and Lifelink. Tap, pay 7 life. Destroy target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only during your turn. Playing against OU. Not Oklahoma University, but UYO. Man, I don't know if Steven, if you see this video, give me a heads up. Flying 2 mana, return 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Copy target, insert a sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Opponent gets tonight, Wayfaring Bauble. Oh, beautiful. We hit a Tainted Field. Okay, I'm just going to get that down. Let's get the Signet down. That's great because we can, we'll be online for some black mana next turn to get down Phyrexian Arena, get the card draw going. But yeah, so I said Steven because Steven is he's somebody who subscribed to my channel, and I'm pretty sure he's a linguine. This is early in the morning, so that didn't roll off the tongue, but he deals with language. Linguist. There we go. Couldn't say it. But yeah, so he deals with language stuff, and I thought that was really good that he subscribed because I butcher English stuff all the time. Let's get down the Phyrexian Arena, even though English is my first language. I don't know why, I just butcher magic cards all the time. But yeah, so we covered both commanders. We have Vona on the battlefield, and then, yeah, okay, we're good to go. We can kind of talk about whatever we want. But yeah, as far as this build of Vona, it's pretty much just a little more geared towards control. There are still a couple life gain style cards. You can see we have Tainted Sigil in the hand, which is actually really good in the deck. I've enjoyed having that card in here. Makes for some interesting matches. What are we going to go for? So we draw into Skeletal Scribe. We have no cards in the graveyard. We're at 4 mana. We can't go for Vona right now. Let's just go ahead and let's tap the Signet. Let's go for Mother of Runes. Get that down. Let's go for the Sigil. Yeah, I think that's... Or we could go for the Resonator. Yeah, let's go for the Resonator. I think I do like that. That way, you know, if we get any more enter the battlefield stuff, or worst case scenario, we can just copy the card draw trigger off Phyrexian Arena if we want to go for that. We'll go and pass the turn. If we do hit the 5th land drop, we can get down to Vona, and then we'll have an active Mother of Runes to make sure we can keep it on the battlefield and kind of stop our opponent from... getting into any sort of shenanigans. But yeah, this is my first time playing this commander, so it should be pretty fun. We'll see what kind of things they have in store for us. Okay, draw into Path to Exile. We're still a little bit away from that. We want to swing in with this one at this point right now. Let's go ahead and get down Tainted Remedy. Yeah, I think so. And then we'll go ahead and actually, I'm gonna just go and leave up Mother of Runes. You know, I'd hate to swing in and something happen on the back end, or we can't give ourselves protection for our own self. The main thing is we're gonna go Tainted Sigil or Tainted Remedy. They're both tainted options. Let's just go ahead and get down the Tainted Remedy just to get that going. Let's tap the Signet. Uh-oh, Filter Mana. It's gonna kill me one day. I always forget to hit the filter mana before I start clicking on the spell. Alright, so go Tainted Remedy. It's going to be 1-2, and then we'll still leave up just enough mana for Path to Exile, which is going to be great. There we go. I don't know why Magic Online recently has been doing like a thing to where you don't really, you click on the land, it doesn't register that you clicked on it. I've only noticed that. It doesn't happen all the time, but I've noticed it, you know, maybe about 1 out of 4 games that kind of does happen. Okay, so we do have Path to Exile up. If our opponent does completely tap out for the commander, we can go for Path on their commander to keep it off the battlefield, and they won't have enough mana. Ooh, Cage Sun, okay. They won't have enough mana to keep it on there, but now they have Cage Sun on the battlefield. That's gonna, should be fun. Hopefully we're not dead. That's my main thing. When I play against like an obscure commander like this, I'm like, man, am I dead? Are we dead here in a second? Let's go and get the swamp down. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Vona. I like that. We need to kind of start getting some of those artifacts under control if we can help it. Let's go and tap the Tainted Field, tap the Signet. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And we'll have Vona coming down, ready to conquer anything else. We're going to go and pass the turn. We did draw into Recruiter of the Guard, which is a great card to draw into. We'll see what we want to search up on that. Since we do have Phyrexian Arena on the battlefield, usually one of the things I like to search up is Dark Confidant, because the converted mana cost on this deck is a little bit lower. Not lower than normal, but it doesn't really, we don't have a lot of our big payoff spells are stuff like Exsanguinate and like a lot of X spells, so we don't really have to worry about Clever Impersonator. Okay, we'll see what they're going to choose on this one. Might be Vona. If it is, then we can just kind of get into a Conquista. No, Cage. Oh, yeah, we're going full throttle. Okay. Good double Cage Sun. Alright. We'll see if we're dead now. And then they didn't sacrifice islands. They only have 2 islands. But, yeah, to be honest with the double Cage Sun, it's not that bad. We're looking at just 2 islands on the battlefield. You know, if that's the best they're going to do is walk, then hopefully we can start swinging on that. You know, like next turn, we have the Resonator. We can swing with Vona, blow up both of the Cage Suns, unless they have something to kind of show for themselves at this point right now. And then we might be in a good spot to kind of stabilize. If not, then I would love to go along for the ride. Oh, maybe kind of upheaval. Okay. We do have Path that they're going for the commander. We can kind of set it back and just do a quick reset on this one. They're tapping down for 1. Well, yeah, they're going for. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll all the artifacts out there. But hey, crazier things have happened. Vona is a conquistador. We're gonna conquer our way out of this one. We can make this work. It's not the end of the world with an upheaval. I do like the art on upheaval. It looks pretty good. It's kind of that shading in the background, looking down like little. It reminds me of like a like Mario 64. I've always enjoyed that. All right, see what we draw into. It's a little hard to see. Draw into Mind Stone. Let's go ahead. What we can get down? We can get down the Concealed Courtyard. And then we can also get down Mother of Runes. Get back out there, Mother. Go. And then we're going to go and pass the turn. Make sure there's... Yeah. Okay. And kick it over to them. We must have 7 cards in the hand. So what we need... Let's go and get rid of Tainted Sigil, Skeletal Scrying... Well, dang it. We could have held on to Skeletal Scrying to really kind of draw some cards. But hey, I accidentally clicked on it already. Let's go and get rid of Tainted Remedy. I think I'm okay with that. I want to hold on to as many lands as possible. We could... hold on to the Resonator. We're at 10 cards in hand, but I really want to make sure we keep making our land drops. Get rid of the Resonator. I like the Signet because that's going to allow us to ramp next turn. And I guess we could get rid of Recruiter of the Guard. I'm going to get rid of 1 more. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just 4 land count, and we want to make sure we can outrace some of these artifacts out there. Do we want to hold on to Mind Stone? Because we go Signet next turn, the following turn we go Mind Stone. It's going to allow us to kind of bounce back. Yeah, I guess we can get rid of, we'll get rid of Tainted Field. Hopefully we'll draw in another land. That's going to be, we can go Mind Stone. And, oh, they scared me for a second. Okay, clicking on the Tainted Field and it wouldn't go in the graveyard. So, yeah, with the Mind Stone and the Orzhov Signet, we can get those down next turn and hopefully kind of maybe out-ramp our opponent. And we don't have to worry about another bounce spell or something. We'll keep our fingers crossed at least on that one. Okay, see what they're tapping out for. Get down the Astral Cornucopia. It's going to be with 1 charge counter on there. And then we draw into Kimball. Let's go ahead and get the Swamp down. We don't have enough. We want to go ahead and swing in with Mother of Runes. Yeah, we need to get a clock going. Let's go. Let's go, Mother. It's combat time. I always love thinking about her holding her tea and getting really frantic all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and get down the Signet. I think that sounds good. And then we're going to go and pass the turn. So, next turn, we tap the Signet, get down the Mind Stone. That's going to be 2 mana. That'll be an extra 2 mana we can go for. We'll see what we draw into. Worst case scenario, once again, we'll just have Path to Exile up. But at this point, we're just trying to outrace the Silent Prophet from just kind of doing a bunch of little extra turn style stuff. So, and now we're back in the same boat. Just hit the rewind button, drawn to Mirror Universe. Not exactly what we need, but it's nice to kind of have it in here. We'll get that down. What do we need to go for? We'll tap out for Mind Stone. And we can still tap to get down Phyrexian Arena. Let me double check that. So we tap out for 2. Let's give it 1, 2, get to the Mind Stone. That'll still be enough to get down Phyrexian. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go for that. Let's go Mind Stone. Let's go Phyrexian Arena. Just going to try and keep up with their artifacts. And once again, we're going to send Mother Runes in. Go. Go, Mother Runes, go. Happy Mother's Day. Alright, swinging in, put them down to 27. And then we'll let our opponent do their thing. But yeah, as far as the deck go, we got upheaval last time I started talking about it. We do have a little bit of the life gain stuff. We have stuff like Tainted Sigil, and the way Tainted Sigil works is, any sort of life loss, like if we exchange life totals and our opponent loses life, that's going to count towards Tainted Sigil. Like there was one game where I activated Tainted Sigil after like a Mirror Universe or something, and I gained like 30 or 40 life, and it's just, even though it's not a spell that says, hey, you gain this life, sometimes it is just simply just like a lost life change or whatever. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're going for Vona. Alright, draw into Karlov. I always think of him as Carl. And then we draw into Utter End. I think, do we want to go ahead and push in Utter End on the Silent? Don't give them an extra lane for that Caged Sun. We could tap out for Vona, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll still leave a path. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that main phase. I just want to make sure we can keep them off the battlefield. Let's go Utter End. See if that sticks. If they do tap out for that, we can always go to our second main phase because they won't be able to save that mana. And we can still go for path because the main thing I'm worried about is them copying a bunch of extra turn spells with all this mana, and it's just going to get out of hand really quick. Okay, and we're just going to go and pass the turn on this one. So we still have path up, but then we're going to go for that. Right now, their islands are tapping out for 4. It's going to be 4, 8, 12, and their commander has been sent back to the command zone once. That's going to be 8 total mana next turn. And as far as what they've got going on, draw a card. Okay, they only have about 3 cards in hand, so we'll kind of see if they get down the Silent Prophet. Maybe we should just go to get down Vona so we can start popping some of these creatures, and then really trying to kind of keep their board state under control. It's going to be 6, 8, 9. That may be tapping out for the commander on this one. All right, getting the commander back down. And at the beginning of their at their instep, we may end up going for path, and it's going to give them access to another island. But if we can kind of delay him another turn or something, we'll see if they're actually casting right now. If it is an extra spell, like even if we go for path, they can activate it in response. Copy target instant sorcery spell. Choose new targets for the copy. Yeah, I mean we can go path. But they're going to get an island that's going to really set them up for another turn because there's nothing we can do to really stop the Time Warp at this point right now. Yeah. If we go path, that's going to force them to... Yeah, I guess it's going to force them to use some of their mana next turn to get it down because it's going to be about 10 mana. So, I'm not really digging giving them an extra land into double Caged Sun, but I mean, at this point right now, we kind of need to get... I don't really want to give them a full untapped turn with 4 islands to start copying some more Time Warp spells. So, hey, go for it. Okay, so I'm going to get that Time Warp spell, copy it, return those islands to the hand, and then we'll see if we can survive this. Oh, Mother of Rune's got a front row seat with her coffee. That's one of the fun times in Magic where you get to sit there and imagine all of the different... Alright, go for it. There's going to be 3 extra turns. We'll see what they can do to close it out, and I'm kind of curious. But yeah, when you kind of imagine that some of the commanders are just sitting there, like, she's just, oh, well, my goodness, that's too bad there, honey. We're got a bunch of extra turns getting cast against you. Okay, sorry, it's early in the morning. I'm just trying to keep myself entertained. Alright, so I think if we got the final count on that, I think our opponent, that's going to be 3 extra turns. Yeah, it's a bummer. We'll see if they can win, though. And then, I think, what just got activated? Oh, draws a clue stone. So we're going to go pop this up so we can kind of keep track of it. Alright, opponent gets down a trophy mage. you know, if we do kind of get out from 3 extra turn time warps, I'll take that. But yeah, this has been a really fun commander. This is why I always enjoy playing Magic Online. And you know, you would get this at the card store, but usually you don't really see a lot of the older commanders. And I think this is the first time I've played against this particular commander, and I don't know, it seems like a lot of fun. Like, just go big blue mana. Like, I play Unash, and Unash is a lot of fun, and you can go big mana with Unash, kind of like you can go mono green. And with the Silent Prophet, I don't know, it seems like a lot. You know, I don't know how, if I would go Time Warp, like extra turnstile effects. Not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, like it's our opponent's win condition. So, and this is really cool to see them kind of bust this out. But I'm wondering what kind of fun stuff I could kind of get going with the Silent Prophet. So if you have a Prophet deck and you want to hop in the comments, let me know. Or any of your favorite kind of like blue spells, that would be fun just to kind of double up. Outside of time extra turn cards. And the reason on the extra turn stuff is just because it just doesn't make for a good video. Like, I would do more extra turn stuff in my decks, but a lot of the times in Magic Online, once you get into spots where you're going for an extra turn card, your opponents are, some of them scoop. I'm not saying all of the opponents scoop like that, but sometimes, yeah, you get to that extra turn, then you're just like, okay, yeah, good game. It's kind of, at least the videos to where more than likely you're going to win. So and the opponent's like, well, I'm going to scoop so I can go play another game. And, it's a fine scoop. You know, I've done scoops like that before, so like, hey, you got this one, good game. I just want to get back out there in the ropes and kind of play some more games. And so you'll get people that scoop like that, and it's not really just out of like them being salty, it's just kind of like, you know, saving the other person time. So that's why there's certain cards in Commander that I don't actually play with. All right, Phyrexian Arena. Hey, what's happened, Phyrexian Arena? I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, let's get the card draw going. We've got Odric coming down, and we'll see if we can survive this. We'll try our best. We do draw into a plane. Just going to get the planes down. Now, we don't really have a way to... I'm trying to figure out if we want to go for Vona, get on the battlefield, get the commander off. We could go for Cabal. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 total mana, so we're looking at something like Karlov or even Cabal to get that on the battlefield. That would actually work with Karlov. I'm afraid Vona might be too small. You know, if they go for an extra turn spell, if they just start casting spells, we're going to get that life gain, and then that's going to be a lot of triggers on Karlov. So yeah, let's just go and go for that. Let's tap the Mind Stone down. Let's go for the Signet. Let's get down Karlov. Oh, Carl. Sounds like he'd fix your card for you. Let's go for Cabal. It's going to be black-white. There we go. And then we still have an active Mother of Runes, so hopefully if you're not F6'd out, then we can kind of get some stuff done. But yeah, this looks like a nice Church of Athreos video right here with Cabal and Karlov out there. I like this. Okay, let's see what our opponents got to show for it. And then, what did they search up with that Trophy Mage? Burnished Heart. Okay, we'll go ahead. Actually, I don't think they've... no, they did crack it, so we're going to cross that off. Okay. Now, if they do swing it in the air, that's going to be 6 in the air. It's going to put us down to 11. At this point right now, do we want to chump block on the Trophy Mage? Because that's going to be exactly 10. What we can do, and that's going to be them swinging in for 10 next turn, we can chump block on one of the creatures, then go for a Mirror Universe. We can just simply tap out for that. Yeah, we'll go for that. I think I'm okay with taking 10 on this one. That's going to be 10, the Phyrexian Arena for 1/6. Yeah, we can do that. You know, at this point, if we're trying to play to our outs, we need as many counters on Karlov as possible. And then we also need to make sure we have an active Cabal to get those ones on there. So at this point, you know, we're okay with trading 10 points of life on this one. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, it looks like a nice Church of Athreos video over there. I do want to start doing more Church. If you're a subscriber to my channel and you're watching this video, if you don't know, I do a deck called Church of Athreos, and there's a podcast called Welcome to Night Vale. And on this Welcome to Night Vale podcast, what they do is it's kind of like it's like a fake. Yes, we're going to gain that life. We need all the counters on Karlov as possible. And see what they choose. If this is quadruple cage, okay. It's like, we're going to have to get the referee in here and be like, tap out, no more Cage Suns. But yeah, so it's kind of like Welcome to Night Vale. They do a fake, kind of like NPR-style news broadcast, but the town is just absolutely just crazy. I mean, there's just a lot of supernatural stuff that goes on. And it's a great podcast. I love listening to it. In my Church of Athreos video, I pretty much... it's my take on the Welcome to Night Vale. So I do like a little minute intro for my Church of Athreos, and it's a black-white cleric reanimator style deck, a little bit of aristocrats in there, and it's just one of my favorite decks. But when I do that intro for it, I have to space out the amount of stuff that I do. Like the times I get to record the deck for my channel, which is, it's not really a bummer because I want to come up with a really cool intro. It's just sometimes like you know, I have a little bit of trouble thinking because I always want it to be a good intro. So I'm kind of toying around with basically, long story short, let's kind of bring it back around circle. I'm toying around with doing some shorter intros. That way I can get a little bit more gameplay going because it's just too fun of a deck not to play it. Okay, we draw the Dark Confidant, but at this point it might be overly Dark Confidant if we get it down. Let's go and get the planes down. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total mana. If we go Mirror Universe, that's going to buy us some extra time. That'll be a gain life trigger. And on Karloff, we need a couple more triggers to get the Mirror Universe going. At this point, that's going to be, nothing really has Vigilance or Lifelink, so we can't really get down to Odric and take advantage of it. So if they swing in, it's going to be a 3-4. We're going to have to chump block at least on one of the creatures. Let's say that's, we chump block, Mother of Runes, give protect. Actually, we could have done that earlier. I was in commentary mode, so I should have done that. But yeah, if they swing in, we can declare Mother of Runes a blocker, or at least come ball and then chump block. I think that's one of our best outs on this one is Mirror Universe. I know it sounds odd, but it's going to buy us a little bit more time. Vona, we're not going to be able to pay life. Yeah, let's go and go for it. Let's tap out the Mind Stone. Just in case we need to draw a card with Mind Stone, let's see if we can't sequence this a little bit differently. Let's tap the Signet out. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we won't have enough mana for Mind Stone anyway. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get down the Mirror Universe. And with Mirror Universe, we can only activate it during our upkeep. So, we'll see if this sticks, because they do have Tezzeret out there, search your library for an artifact. Luckily, it's not the black-blue, well, it's mono-blue, so would not be the black-blue Tezzeret. But, and if actually that kind of reminds me, I'm going past the turn. I am working on Tezzeret. Tezzeret for Commander. It's really, we have Phonax as the commander, the lead commander on the deck. But yeah, it's working, since they changed the legendary rule, I'm working on all the different, having all the different black-blue Tezzerets in there and the mono-blue Tezzeret. And going just all in on the Mindcrank combo. I mean, that's all, I love playing Mindcrank. And so basically it's just like Mindcrank combo and Tezzeret. And it's just a really, like, it's just funny to think about that, like, you know, I've gotten to that point into my Magic, whatever you want to call it, that I'm just like, all right, I just want to play Mindcrank Commander Tezzeret. Make sure to be the fun police. But yeah, I haven't tested it in a while though. But it's been a really fun deck, really fun. And I love playing like artifact style builds. The only thing that I was really bummed about is with Mindcrank. One of the things that really complements the Mindcrank combo, Personal Tutor. Okay, we'll see what they're going to search up on this one. We might be. This might be a good game because they do have a lot of mana with those Caged Suns and the active Silent Prophet, so we won't have enough blockers to kind of hold on to that. But one of the things that goes really good with the Mindcrank combo is the Thopter combo, the Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meat combo. And it was one of those, I was getting ready to throw the deck together. I was like, all right, I'm going to throw it in there. And I was like, I forgot about the black-white hybrid mana symbol, which is, I was just like, dang it. You know, if it was a play group, you know, maybe my play group would let me play with it in there, but it, you know, technically it's a black-white hybrid, so you can't really put it in there. So I was really bummed about that, but it's still pretty good going all in Mindcrank. I mean, the only downside is that Phonax is not the premier commander. He's just more of a support commander. Like, we just get Phonax on the battlefield as a way to kind of make sure we can get a card in the graveyard. So it's just kind of like an off-to-the-side graveyard enabler, which it works doing that. We're just not really heavy on the untapping of different stuff like that. All right. Opponent's got like 21 mana over here. Let's see if we're going to be dead on this one. Take an extra turn out this one, okay? And then you can actually just, they keep casting those extra spells. We'll get those Karloff triggers going. Yeah, all right. Let's have some fun. Let you do whatever. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out from underneath this. Okay, copy target instant spell. And that's the thing with this, the Silent Prophet, is that you can keep copying. You're not going to get the Kumbal triggers when you copy it. So we'll see how many they go for. That's going to be flying in the air. That's going to be 6, 12, 18. Yeah, that's going to be lethal right there with them swinging in the air, because there's just literally no way we can do for it. Good game. Got us in the air. Yeah, we'll go and scoop it up, just kind of save them some time, and then so save me a little time too, because yeah, three extra turn cards and 3 extra turn cards in the air with the flying commander to 6/6 will definitely get it done, because we are at 14. So, all right, everybody, this is a little bit more of a commentary video, but it's always fun to kind of see some of the older commanders go off like that. So, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.